At any point in the next 1 to 3 weeks, I'm gonna become a father. And my lovely, beautiful, incredible, in every way wife, Shira, is going to become a mother. We're having a child. We don't know the gender yet, and we have very little actually arranged and planned. Part of that is due to just the chaos of life, and part of that is due, well, to the Jewish tradition of not setting things up until apparently the panic-inducing last moments of the pregnancy. But I'm treading water, practicing being stressed, and so incredibly excited to usher, welcome, and enter this new season and this new journey in life. I wanted to film this video, have a conversation with you all about what I'm doing, what we're working on, what projects are going on behind the scenes when it comes to this channel and when it comes to our personal life, and what my goals are, what my aim is, what my hope is moving forward with this channel, because we're not going anywhere. I know my schedule's a little bit off kilter, and I'm still figuring out exactly how the ADHD, dyslexia, new baby relationship, being a Jew all merges into one algorithm, because for so long my sole focus has been producing content, growing, supporting, and investing in Quackalope, and now I've got a dozen little things. Well, a dozen big things and one very, very massive, but also soon tiny thing entering the world. So this is a behind the scenes, a quick look, a conversation with you, a touchstone to let you know what's happening with Quackalope, with Jessie, with Shira, and with our little avocado that will be here soon. We dressed up as avocados for Purim at the same exact moment that, well, the little baby inside her belly was the size of an avocado. So that's been the nickname since, until we actually meet who they are and give them a name at some point, again, within the next one to three weeks. It sounds like time. I have no time. I have none at all. If you're watching this and you're excited and you're celebratory and you want to help support us in this season, there's two big things that you can do. One of them is entirely free. I'm gonna leave some links down below over to our Amazon affiliate account, right? Over to our profile, over to lists that we're making, over to locations on Amazon where if you click on these links and then buy anything at any point in the future through Amazon, you will be by proxy supporting our channel. It goes ahead and gives us anywhere from a 1 to 5% commission, as long as you all have within the 6-hour period or 12-hour period or something along those lines, as long as you have visited the site through our links. So if you want to support the channel and you want to do it in a easy, free way, just save one of these links down below or click on them every now and then and help us survive this next season. The second thing is I will be attaching the baby registry down below. Do not feel obligated in any way, but we've been putting together a collection of stuff that we're still trying to get. And to be honest with you, babies are a lot. They're a lot in a number of ways, and one of the ways they're a lot is in the startup cost, which usually I associate with, well, running a business, starting a YouTube channel, any or all of the above when it comes to hobbies or industry. And yet, now I'm learning there's a startup cost to life as well. So if you want to send us something, feel free to swing over to the baby registry, check out what we're in need of or looking for, and we would be extremely, extremely grateful. We've already had a few of you that have followed the links based off Facebook and off of some videos we did around Gen Con, and we're already extremely appreciative. We just want to say thank you so much. All right, behind the scenes look at what's going on when it comes to Quackalope. Well, Shira's had a really good pregnancy so far. She's feeling great. She is such an incredible, strong mom already. And like at 34 weeks, she was out walking a mile. She was out exercising. Like, she's doing excellent. And baby's healthy and whole. And thank God within that time frame where things should go well. Things should be good for us. Things should work out. So we're able to talk about it. We're able to celebrate. We're able to share. We're able to anticipate a little bit. She's also still working. I mean, today she's currently working a 12-hour shift at the NICU, taking care of tiny little 22-week plus babies, and she's been working full-time throughout the duration of her pregnancy. That's going to shift as the baby arrives because she's going to be coming off of work, and because she's PRN, meaning she gets to control and choose her hours, which allows us to keep the religious holidays and keep Shabbat fully, which is when we go offline on Friday night and Saturday, the Jewish Sabbath. We don't have any type of maternity leave. She has secured work for 3 months post-baby, so she can't lose her job, but we get no kickbacks. So I have been ramping up and scaling up as much as possible in order to cover the in-between. And that means that the time I've had for this channel and the time I've had to host and play board games and explore this hobby has been limited in a drastic way. I mean, when I first started the YouTube channel, I was coming off of working a photography contract. I had some pretty stable income and I was a bachelor, so not really spending that much money unless I just was irresponsible. And at that point, I put in for the first 3 years something like 50 to 80 hours a week on growing this channel. And maintaining a YouTube channel kind of takes that same degree of effort, focus, and growth, especially in a hobby that's churning through games as fast as ours is. So the balance here has been a complicated one. It's been a hard thing to navigate. As far as jobs that I've started picking up so that we have stable income so we could cover our mortgage, so we can cover our bills, we've been ramping down our finances, tightening the screws. All of our money is contained within Shira's bank account now, and so we're partitioning off and doing an envelope system when it comes to the money we have as being assigned directly to where it should be, kind of the Dave Ramsey approach to budgeting and debt payoff, and we're doing really well. We're in a good spot, not financially speaking, but in terms of our planning, our organization, and how much hope we have that this next season of life will be without serious crisis. So the jobs that I'm ramping up in, well, I currently am running over to a house. I don't know if you can see my pants, but I'm doing painting. I'm doing interior painting work. I have another contract this week that I'm working on. I'm also doing home inspections for a real estate management company here in the Cleveland area, which is fantastic. I've been really grateful and honored that they've given me that opportunity. I'm still figuring out how a normal full-time job schedules in with the chaos of all this, but we are working on it. I'm doing photography. I mean, for those of you who don't know, before the pandemic, before Quackalope, before all of this nonsense, I was a full-time photographer. So I have been ramping up into the photography world again, mostly here in the Jewish community, but I have been slowly and surely beginning to shoot more stuff. So, you know, we'll end up doing weddings, we'll end up doing families, we'll end up doing any type of celebrations or stuff that we can in order to continue growing and finding an income. I'm doing my best to organize and sell things that I have to generate income. I'm selling a full collection of Pokemon cards that I started collecting when I was back in college. Get this, the store here in Cleveland's paying like $900 for them, so I'm thrilled about that. And of course, we're doing the YouTube channel here. We're doing Quackalope. We've started looking for other sources of income and revenue through the channel. Things like affiliate marketing on Amazon is one of those opportunities that might give us a little bit of bandwidth and a little bit of breathing room as time goes forward. Are those the 4 jobs I have currently? Real estate management, Quackalope, the YouTube channel, photography, and interior painting. I think that's all the primary work that I'm doing. We might look into thrifting and sales. I'm doing more home repair and renovation when it comes to our own places. I've been scrapping things from people's yards and bringing back big doors that I can sand down and try to, you know, salvage to the best of my ability. I'm going in full dad mode is what I'm saying. I'm aiming at 70 hours to 80 hours of work a week, maybe 3 hours of sleep a night, too much Red Bull, too little candy, and a substantial amount of, well, just do-it-yourself type of work. We'll get there. We are getting there. And we're really excited. When it comes to the channel and the future and what we are aiming at, I am still doing my very best to get back to a regular posting schedule. I'd love to be at something like 3 to 5 videos a week. I know right now I'm struggling deeply to manage that. And a large part of that has come down to the editing. I mean, we have a stockpile of about 20 gameplay videos right now that we've filmed. Crimson Scales, the Gloomhaven expansion. We have stuff that we're working on for Catharsis Divine Wrath. We have some prototypes that are in, like The Witcher, that we need to cover soon. And we have videos for Final Girl, videos for Root, videos for Terraforming Mars, Kingdom Death campaign that we've been running for quite some time now. These gameplay videos and the way that I'm trying to produce them, the 7 camera angles, card overlays, B-roll, and all of that extra goodness, is something that I want to maintain, but it's something that maybe during this next season of life will be a little bit harder to maintain if I want to put out consistent, constant content. So we're going to orient ourselves, like we've done around games like Arcs, and we will be doing around future games, to more deep, dedicated coverage around one game system or multiple game systems, so that we don't have to refilm assets, so that we can sit and talk and have a conversation with you and map out the experience of the game, giving you strategy guides and how to play videos and rules that you might miss, and talking about our first impressions and our experience after 5 plays, 10 plays, 20 plays, and more. I mean, I'd love to get 20 or 30 plays of Arcs in, and that's kind of what we're aiming at, whether those are 2-player, 3-player, 4-player, same group, different group. I want to be able to talk about it. I want to be able to talk about all of this stuff, but it's not going to be with as big of a diversity of games, which I think in many ways is actually going to be healthy for the channel, but it is a shift from how we traditionally do things. I also need to maybe scale back my expectations when it comes to editing. I mean, a year ago we were running a 4-person team. We had Wes, who was our second host. We had Evan, who was our incredible editor. We had my lovely wife Shira, and we had myself. And now we have myself, while also trying to balance 40 to 50 hours of work outside of Quackalope and maybe 20 to 30 hours, which used to be 50 to 60 hours here on the channel. So, maintenance, organization, my relationship, personal health, making sure I have bills covered so mom can be a stay-at-home mom for a while. Like, that's the goal. She needs to be able to spend those first few months at a minimum home with the baby, and home getting connected and healing and processing through whatever postpartum looks like for our family. So that's what we have in mind. That's what we're aiming at. That's the puzzle we're working on solving. And this is the little bit of chaos that's existed right now in our lives. I mean, don't get me wrong, like all this stuff, the chaos that you see behind me, it will be cleared up and cleaned within the next few days, but right now, it is what has happened to the studio space as we've been transitioning our office, our room, our gaming space, really preparing the house to have a baby. There's overflow, there's stuff hidden in corners, there's drawers to go through, and all of that we're keeping has been reallocated over here for me to organize, process, and put away eventually. So, thank you for being here. My dog is starting to snort quite a bit, so that's nice for the end of the video. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being subscribers and members and supporters and friends, for allowing me to be part of your community. I will be eternally grateful for everything that Quackalope has been in our life, and everything, oh come here little one, if you're gonna make noise you gotta join the video, everything that Quackalope has been in our life and everything it has given us. I mean, it's given us a foundation to grow and rest on. It's given me a venue to discover so much more about myself, friends that I will have for life, a wife that is the single most important thing in my life, and soon a child. That is something I, as many dads would say, probably haven't fully even realized what that'll mean to me. I have a taste, maybe a sense, maybe just a hint, but I don't think I really have any full idea. And just to end this video, for those of you that want to see, by the way, I did take that photo. Half decent photographer, if I do say myself. And here's another little lovely one. I'm falling off a tree. We did a little maternity session where we were setting up cameras and photographing them and editing them. So yeah, that's us. That's what we're doing. Life is good. Life is chaotic. And I'm gonna go ahead and go to this painting contract so I can earn a little bit of money. We'll see you later. Bye.